protests going on in Chicago at the moment.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
I mean, but
it's peaceful protests. You don't see guys getting shot, tear gas.
Yes, but I don't know what ideology Africa has where the police are the ones that kill the people and then the army is just there, protecting.
Because
I don't know if they're protecting.
No, because the military, they're not really trained to handle crowds.
Yeah.
For them, the main mandate is to protect the country.
Yes.
Against foreigners.
Yeah.
But when you see your local policemen shooting at the people you're meant to protect, shouldn't you stand up for them and be like, okay, there's no need to use live bullets. We have rubber bullets for that incident.
If the military go against the police, then you'll not have a country.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
That
would be like war within now.
That's
but I know what you're trying to say, Steph.
Yeah. However, I mean, guys, whatever's happening in Africa is very sad because clearly, Africa, majority of its citizens, of the people in Africa are youthful, and we just don't like the way some of these old people, some of these presidents really govern our countries. I mean, some of them want to be there forever, and it's quite sad. You're not gonna deal.
Years is too long.
The new crop of Africans is very young and very educated, so we're not just gonna sit back and watch these countries go to drain.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
So we have to stand with Mozambique, like you said. I mean, it's quite sad. I didn't actually, I didn't think this thing was going to turn out to be this bad.
The president actually has a whole history of whenever opposition comes up, he gets rid of them.
How does he get rid of them? Does he kill them?
He gets rid of them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That guy's got like 9 holes on his body right now. Look at that. 1, 2, you can actually count them.
Yeah. So
was that necessary?
People,
and that's so similar to whatever happened to also that boy, Njenga.
I'm hoping the army actually listen to the people and decides, you know what, we're going to stop this when taking power until you do another elections, or at least nullify that, so that we know who is actually our president.
Well, I don't think the Mozambicans would prefer to go to the military way. A military state.
They're asking for democracy.
A military state can be also very. It's not a joke.
Terrible. It's not
it's not a joke.
Yeah.
But we need to find ways of calling out some of these other leaders. Our president needs to stand with the people of Mozambique.
Absolutely.
Call out his colleagues over there.
Yeah.
We need to uphold democratic ideals when it comes to governance. And we need to also be honest. Are we saying that democracy is failing? Should we just now start remodeling governance in Africa? Because look at Kagame, look at Museveni, look at whatever's happening in South Sudan. These guys just don't want to let go of power.
Yeah, but that's no longer democracy. That's just, what is it called? Dictatorship.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So are we saying we need to actually relook at what works for Africa? Because
we need to,
believe you me, African leaders have a problem with these 4-year things, these 4-year terms. That must be 5-year terms.
Yeah, we can see it here in Kenya where they're trying to push for 7 years.
You know what I mean? It's so sad. It's so sad. But we pray for the Mozambicans because this is just giving me some serious trauma when I look at it. It's just reminding me of where we came from.
Yeah, the whole Mandamanos. And you know what? These guys actually, I agree with what they're fighting for. They're fighting for their freedom.
Of course.
They're fighting for their rights. They're fighting for a chance, to start again, start new jobs.
Yeah.
And it's something that they haven't been given. So, their voice really should be heard.
Oh, and by the way, that presidential candidate that called for the protests is a former radio presenter. Just so you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine, as an independent, former radio presenter, somebody who you probably wouldn't imagine to be on the ballot. Guys, there's a shift happening. There's a shift. We're going to see some of the most strange people on the ballot. And I'm excited about that, to be honest. Yeah. So right now, where energy is just amazing. JP, I think you should drop some shout outs.
Yeah, I'm going to drop some shout outs. I actually thought you wanted me to tease the next story. But then
you, of course, tease.
let me read out some of the shout outs from, Yeah, I can see we do have someone here by the name of Shedrick. We have Akinyi, we have Tristan, we have Nelson Mwangi, Kenya Daima, Isaiah Nyatundo Musongo, Avin Sigay. We even have a guy called comedian MC Thitima. Okay. Rasugu Caleb, Cancelo Nonstop, Jude Turanta, and Christine. So you guys are all, Christine, you guys are all locked on Spice 94.4. Of course, keep it locked here. When we come back, we're going to be talking about Safaricom's revenue improvement. Some guys are really praising the director and Ndegwa. They're like, he's done a great job. Yeah. So we're going to be talking about that in
many other stories. It's a minute after 8. Good evening.
94.4 Spice FM, Nairobi.